What up, YouTube Elleix, coming back at you with another StarCraft 2 cast. On the bottom left-hand side of the map, we have our red Terran player, Icebrand, and on the top right-hand side of the map, we have our blue Protoss player, kumaGamer. This is a Platinum versus Platinum level matchup, and by the looks of things, I think it's going to be an interesting game indeed. We already have two SCVs running across to the other side of the map, and kumaGamer is throwing down a scout of his own. But based on the trajectory of these SCVs, I think kumaGamer is going to miss this. And also looking at the production tab, we see what is going to be a forge coming down for kumaGamer. So this is going to be a cannon rush for the blue Protoss player, but I think this is going to be some sort of cheese coming from Icebrand as well, unless he's trying to do some sort of double worker harassment, which I don't think he is. I think this is going to be proxy barracks, but this pylon is within range, is within sight of these SCVs right here. Pulling 3 to 4 SCVs, not a bad call. Usually you want to pull about 3 SCVs to start dealing damage to buildings. We have another probe coming down. We have a third probe on the way, so we have a little bit of an invasion here. I think this is a very good call, though. Full walling this would not necessarily be a bad choice. This is going to be a photon cannon coming down, sort of in a little bit of a walled position, though. We also have a barracks coming down for Icebrand right here as well. He is committing to this proxy barracks here. So this game is going to be absolute madness. Actually decides to cancel. Decides to cancel his barracks and relocate his entire SCV army here. Oh no, I think he's going to do an SCV rush backed by what is going to be at least 3 Marines coming out of this barracks right here. Also lifting off his command center. Now, this is one thing you should keep in mind if you're scouting. Sorry, what am I saying? Scouting. If you're cannon rushing your Terran opponent, all things considered, they could simply just lift their base and move it somewhere else. And I do like that Icebrand was going to try and do some crazy harassment here with these SCVs, but one cannon would easily shut that down. It would not be worth it. So Icebrand not really going to be too far behind where workers are concerned. Right now, he is up by 4 workers, and we have 0 army supply for the blue Protoss player. Gateway is just about 3/4 of the way done. More than that right now. We have some Marines running around. They may be able to snipe a few of these buildings. The cannon really, I think, only has range up till about right here. So if Icebrand is careful, we'll be able to start doing some serious damage, and we'll be able to kite these workers around, keep them off the mineral line, and actually we'll be able to do some serious damage here. So kumaGamer expanding in the main base of the red Terran player, and now we do have a zealot right here. I actually did not notice that there was already a gateway here for the blue Protoss player. Bunker, very good call right here. At this point in the game, we'll be able to keep those Marines safe in the event. That a zealot shows up. Let's take a look at the workers killed here. 3 workers killed by red. And then moving the probes to the new base. Oh my god, bro. What the heck? This command center will be turning into an orbital command. We have a barracks right here finishing up. We have the bunker finished up. We have the barracks in a pretty exotic location. This is like a little bit of a paradise location. You're right by a waterfall. There's nothing really going on. It's quiet. This is where the Marines go to vacation. This is where the Marines want to be deployed if they are drafted, man. They're like, dude, I really hope I get the barracks by the hill, man. By the waterfall, dude. It's such a nice place. It's safe. It's quiet. And I heard that the Nexus, that the enemy Protoss base was actually destroyed a little bit ago. Man, I can't get over this. So it looks like kumaGamer decided to relocate his entire base. Building a cybernetics core. I've never seen this. I've never seen this before, my friends. Oh my god. And while it is quiet, if you are new to my channel, I do want you to know that my goal is to cast games from the general ladder all the way from Bronze League to Masters and the occasional Grandmaster game just to spice things up a bit. But I feel like the general ladder and casual games do not get enough love, and I think they're really fun to watch. So, if that's something you're interested in, please consider shooting me a like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And back to the game, we have what is going to be a factory. It looks like the third base location is going to be the main base for our Terran player, and we do see Icebrand expanding just next door, so he is going to be on 2 expansions here. Taking a look at the workers, it's 18 workers to 11 in favor of the Terran player. Able to keep most of these Marines alive. Decided to leave the forge intact, so Protoss will be able to build cannons if he chooses to do so, and I was going to say will be able to probably shut down this mineral line. This Stalker got 0 kills, so Icebrand was able to react to this, and he's gonna just move next door. What I would do in this scenario here would be to lift off my orbital command and move it somewhere that would be hard to locate. Or, if I was feeling really sneaky, use this barracks as a line of sight for the high ground and then get a tank and then just keep some siege support right here on this cliff. This is 2 Stalkers right now. Taking a look at the army supply, kumaGamer is 12 army supply to 9, so he is 3 army supply ahead of Icebrand, our red Terran player. And we finally have the siege tank right here. It is easily going to shut down 2 Stalkers. We don't have anything on the production tab for the blue Protoss player just yet. I would really like to see some gas being used here for Warp Gate. But why do I feel like we're going to see Stargates? Every time there is a cannon rush, I feel like Stargates are part of that build. But to be fair, I've never seen a relocated Nexus into the main base of your opponent. Not in this way, at least. Maybe once in a while you see it, but this is just... If you just came into this game right now in the middle, 7 minutes in, you would think that that Protoss would have started off right here, man. Oh my god. And he is using the barracks as high ground vision for the tank right here, which, like I was saying, will be able to keep this mineral line safe. So a bit of an unconventional use of this barracks, I might say. It's like, don't worry, bro, I got eyes on the high ground, my friend. We can do this. And this is bringing a whole new utility for the liftable buildings for Terran players, man. You don't have high ground vision? Don't worry. Just use one of your buildings, and it's a valid choice in this scenario. I will give Icebrand that. We have a straggling probe right here. Nothing to be worried about right now. And it looks like Icebrand is ready to take back his property. He's like, no way did you expand into my main base. My main base, not just like the natural. The main base. This is a Protoss base. And look, what was I saying? Yep, it's a Stargate. There's nothing coming out of the Stargate, but it is a Stargate, and we have a Zealot here scouting around. There's not really a lot of defense right here, though, so it's going to be quite annoying for Terran to deal with that. We'll be able to move a tank. One tank will easily take out one Zealot for sure. Good use of this tank right here as well. We'll take out this cannon, and this is going to open the door for Icebrand to come and reclaim what is literally rightfully his. He spawned right here in the bottom left-hand side. Oh my god, what madness. What madness are we witnessing right now, my friends? We do have what is going to be a Void Ray on the way. This is, I guess, a relatively small amount of Marines, but they will be able to take on a single Void Ray, and it looks like kumaGamer does realize this, maybe, potentially. No, this Void Ray is going to get melted if he's not careful. Does run it away. And now we have what is going to be a Siege Up Liberator. Will be supporting this. Void Ray trying to get the snipe on this tank. Not quite getting it, but the Zealots come in and finish the job. But at what cost? Now we have 33 army supply to 6. Heavily in favor of the red Terran player kumaGamer, coming in with a well-mannered GG, especially with the amount of cheese he threw at him. Icebrand did try to throw some cheese himself in the early game, but this game just turned into madness. So fun to watch. Platinum level game. If you liked what you saw, please consider shooting me a like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you want me to cast any of your own games, I will leave my email in the description below. And I'll see you guys on the next one.